What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from MTG headquarters, getting the brand new event deck from Gatecrash out to you to check out the Thrive and Thrash. This is the Simic pre-built event deck. So you have everything you need. We already checked out the Boros one, the Rally and Route. I give it my thumbs up as a $25 deck. It's great. I think for beginning players, it's a great buy. That way if you want to buy boosters and, you throw Boros Reckoner, sure, Boros Reckoner would be great in that deck. Anyway, Thrive and Thrash. Simic Combine has no qualms about pushing the limits of life. Take command of its unrestrained ambition to engineer monstrous minions fueled by abundant mana. Let your creations loose at your enemy's microscopic army. It's feeding time. So obviously, we're going to have a lot of Evolve in here. So in drafting, I think I face a lot of Simic, a lot of Boros, and a lot... I guess I face a lot less of Orzhov, and I actually prefer drafting Orzhov, so, I'm happy about that because I hate playing mirror matches. But, you get this nifty little deck box, and inside you've got your dice, the boring one, but it is a Gatecrash dice at least. Then you've got your 15-card sideboard, little divider, and then you've got your main deck. And then these two, one is like a how to play guide in general, and the other one is how to play Thrive and Thrash. This is great if you're just, you need to know how to play Simic. Let's say like it says, your deck is primed to make sure that your last few turns are overwhelming. The massive Gruul Rage Beasts fight another creature as soon as it hits the battlefield. On top of that, the beast lets all your creatures fight when they enter the battlefield. It's an onslaught of blows. Your opponent will be something. You also get all the card lists here. Let's look at the main deck. Again, there's no surprises with these main decks. It's, published exactly what's in there. But it's great. Okay, so at least now that I've been drafting and playing sealed events for Gatecrash for some time, I should know a little bit about these cards. So let's zoom in a little bit maybe here. Okay. We've got an Arbor Elf. To find one drop with the ability to untap. Fogbank, 0/2 defender with flying, prevent all combat damage would be dealt to Fogbank. Okay. Strangleroot Geist, very effective card. 2/1 with haste and undying. We got 3 of that, I think. Yeah, 3 of. Borderland Ranger. Yiva Nature's Herald. 4/4 with Flash for 4, and you may cast green creature cards as though they had Flash. It's pretty tight. Dungeon Geist is another rare 3/3 flyer. Mist Raven. Oh, a Swag Tusk. Yeah, alright, well, interestingly enough, I think this deck's about $25, 20 to $25, and you get a $15 to $20 card in there. So, value-wise, that's probably why you don't see 2 of them. I mean, I can't see why you'd only run 1 Thrag Tusk. But it's there, so your value-wise is pretty strong. Acidic Slime, Wolfer Silverheart, Wolfear, Deadeye Navigator, Sphinx of the Othune. We've got the Gruul Rage Beast, Evolving Winds, Simic Guildgate, lands. We actually have 1 red land in the deck for that Rage Beast. Farseek. Get your land right. Ground Assault is a great removal spell. It's like a first pick. Well, not a first pick in terms of draft because I don't like 2 color for first pick, but extremely effective as it does damage equal to the amount of lands, and you get 2 of them. Verdant Haven. It's okay card. People play it in draft all the time. Maybe it's better than I think, but there's 4 in there. Bramble Crush. It's a great destroy non-creature permanent. Urban Evolution. This is a very effective card. I draft it a lot. It's draw 3 cards, and you may play an additional land this turn. So for Simic, I don't know. I gotta say, in my mind, I felt like there'd be way more creatures with Evolve. There's no creatures in here with Evolve. This is weird. Death Touch, Soul Bond. Not a single creature with Evolve in this entire deck. What does that say? What does that tell us about Evolve then, huh? Right, because the Battalion, the Boros deck was all about Battalion and Haste, which makes sense, but I don't know. I'm going to give this deck a medium-sized or medium thumb, sideways thumb. The Swag Tusk makes it a good value buy. But I would have liked to see something that just went like Nutso Evolve. It's like the only Nutso part of it is brought in by when you bring in the Gruul Rage Beast, which is not even from this deck. This seems kind of like a deck that I don't know, that a real rookie player would build because it's all that they have, and they have this one big creature and they want to throw it in the deck. And you know, I'm all over it. I mean, I'm being really uneducated about it, I suppose you could say, but I don't like it as much as I like the other deck. That's just my opinion. And a more seasoned Magic player would probably disagree, but make your own damn video then. Rancor on the sideboard, it's a great card. Naturalize, destroy target enchantment. Negate, counter target non-creature spell. Now we've got blue. Alright, and then we got Flames of Firebrand for some reason. Flames of Firebrand deals 3 damage, divided as you choose, and then 1, 2, 3 creatures and or players. I do love that card. You have 4 of them. And you got 4 dissipates. Targets, counter target spell. That spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it in the graveyard. So this is not a bad card for spells that, you know, that have Miracle or any other variety of horrible casting from the graveyard stuff that we saw with Dark Ascension. So I don't know about this deck. You know, it probably plays better. It probably plays better than it looks. It probably does. I mean, Magic is not... The people at Wizards are not stupid. I'm sure they put together a decent deck. I just don't like it as much as the Rally and Route deck, in my opinion. However, if you're smarter than I, then you probably saw what I don't see in the Thrive and Thrash deck. Obviously, the Thrag Tusk is a creature that's extremely difficult to deal with, and for first-time or early players, maybe if your friend got this Boros deck, you don't want to get the same one. This is not a bad deck. I think you could go different directions. I would have liked to see some more stuff with the Evolve mechanic, but you know, it wasn't there, so it's not the end of the world. But you know, maybe you like it. This is Thrive and Thrash. I'm Jeremy. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I look forward to, oh yeah, don't forget to like the video, and also I look forward to chatting with you in the comment section down below. Thanks, and we'll talk to you real soon.